And welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. And I do like to apologize because there was no live watch along today because I was so busy. So that's why I didn't do the live watch along. But I did see a few parts of the game and the result ended Southampton 2, Chelsea 1. And after a win against Leicester, we decided to come back to reality to lose against Southampton. And this is the first time in history that Southampton have beaten Chelsea and St Mary's, because Southampton don't have a really good record against Chelsea at St Mary's, but now they did that tonight. Yeah, the performance, overall was absolutely embarrassing, shocking, and terrible. Absolutely terrible, But before I get into the players, the manager, and something like that, I want to guys let you know that that if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Smash a like if you enjoyed this match reaction. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you never miss any of my content. And make sure you share this video to everybody so that they can give their reaction to today's Chelsea's defeat against Southampton. So yeah, let's start with the lineup. So in goal we've got Edouard Mendy. We had the back four of Cucurella on the left, Thiago Silva and Koulibaly as the two centre backs. Then we have Azpilicueta as the right back. We have Mason Mount on the left hand side of the central midfielder, Jorginho in the middle. Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the right, then the front three of Ziyech on the left, Raheem Sterling on the right, and Kai Havertz up top. Now, looking at this year, when I saw this lineup, I was so angry because I knew that when I looked at this lineup, I knew that Chelsea ain't gonna win. Chelsea ain't gonna win because why on earth is he starting with a back four? Why? Like, how many times am I going to say this? We don't have players right now yet to play in that system, yeah? Unless we buy CDM, another central back, and another striker, then we can use that formation, yeah? But today, you can see that all the plays here was absolutely terrible. From zero, let's say from minute zero, from zero all the way up to we scored the first goal. I thought Chelsea was starting really well. We were the better team. We had a few chances, but yet again in the final third, we don't do well. Yeah, we don't do well. But then when we scored, I was like, that's a winning goal. It all started from the defense. Then the ball passes into Kai Havertz. Then Kai Havertz passes into Mason Mount. Then Sterling missed that chance. But then he quickly got up and then he scored. So that was a really good goal. Yeah. 1-0 Chelsea. I believe it was in the 23rd minute, something like that. Yeah. But then after that, the players looked tired, lackluster, did absolutely nothing. The Southampton goal. What was Azpilicueta doing? Why did he clear that for a corner? Yeah? Was anyone behind him or what? Why did he have to clear that? Yeah? And then we can see the corner. Yeah? And then it was a really good shot, but Mendy did what Kepa did when it comes to long shots. Doesn't save them. But I won't blame Mendy on that one. Yeah? Of course, he has to do better than that one. That's why I said in my match preview that and over the last couple of videos that Kepa needs to start. He needs to start. He needs to. Yeah? Because Edouard Mendy keeps on making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Yeah? So, but I won't blame Mendy for this one. I blame Azpilicueta for clearing that out. Yeah? Shocking. Then the second goal. Jorginho. What is going on with this guy? This is why we miss N'Golo Kante, yeah? Because he would never do something like this, yeah? I don't know why he's angry at the ref, yeah? What was he doing, yeah? What was he doing? Complaining to the ref, yeah? You lost the ball. That's how we conceded the second goal. You've lost the ball, like you always do. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with Jorginho? Like, this is why I told you guys that we need a CDM. A CDM, a central defensive midfielder. Because Jorginho, yeah, cannot do that. Cannot do that. It's only either Billy Gilmore or N'Golo Kante. But Jorginho, he can never play in that position. Yeah? Kept on losing the ball. Like, for me, yeah, the next game against West Ham, he needs to be dropped. The same thing goes for Mason Mount. He needs to be dropped because he hasn't been playing that well, yeah? And then, Kai Havertz. Once again, when is Thomas Tuchel ever going to bench Kai Havertz? Because you can see today's game, so many chances couldn't put in the back of the net. And I keep on telling you guys that Kai Havertz ain't a striker. He used to, but not anymore. He plays as a number 10, yeah, for Bundesliga. Yeah, not only does he score goals in that, but he creates assists. But what does Thomas Tuchel do? Put him as a false 9. You can see that he didn't work. Yeah. When Emmanuel Borja came on the last 10 minutes, I thought he did what he did against Everton. He came on and looked energy. He came on and he looked like the better team in the second half. But it's only for 10 minutes. Why this late? And as for the substitutions, it didn't work at all. Yeah? Still used a 4-3-3 formation because he took up Ruben Loftus-Cheek and he put on Kovacic. Yeah? And we still look bad. This has got to be one of the worst second half performances I've ever seen. The worst second half compared to the first half. It was shocking. Shocking. Like Ziyech was poor as well. Raheem Sterling, he scored the goal, but after that he hasn't looked that great. But he scored the goal. So maybe he was the only player that I can give him praise to. But the rest of them, terrible. And as for Thomas Tuchel, his tactics was wrong again because you start with a back 4. Why? You can see that some of these players here don't know how to play in that position. Yeah? Until we sign a CDM, a centre-back and a striker, fine. But the window closes in 2 days from now. 2 days. Yeah? 2 days. And we still haven't signed a striker and a CDM. Yeah? We signed Wesley Fofana, which is good, but we still haven't signed a CDM and a striker. Yeah? Until we sign those players, then try use a 4-3-3 formation and then see what happens. But for now, still use a back 3. Because we did that against Southampton last season and we beat them 6-0. So what's wrong with that? And worst of all, he didn't start Reece James. He didn't at all.